Down. Now I understand this game. I stick and move through the madness, robbing weed and blocking out the haters. My meditation is medicine. I beat warriors and stomp out worries. Gotta keep my guard up, cause that drunk house and flurries. And the war center, take the balance off center line. But I know my enemy, the biggest battle is within the mind. Know yourself, build your strength, learn for weakness. Nothing comes free, your sweat earns the secrets. The secret is how it exists. All people, the struggle is a secret. If you learn to let it teach you, the key to the universe is right within our reaches. But we can't win the game if we standing in the bleachers. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to be a self-defense techniques that they're going to do against a bully. Now, let me see so you guys can see better. Let's do it this way. You guys can do all of them, by the way. You're going to face each other this way now. That's the way we're going to do it so you can see. Now, the self-defense technique that they're going to do against a bully. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but by Florida statute, parents in schools, right, if your son or daughter gets into a fight and they engage into a fight and they hit, right, they're both going to get suspended. Regardless whether you're a bully or you're not a bully, they're going to get suspended. It's not like the laws that we have, standard ground laws, that you could defend yourself. Now, for them, it's different. They fight, they hate the bully, they're going to get suspended either way. So what we've done with them is we've done some self-defense techniques without hurting the bully, without engaging and actually hitting the bully, but to stop them. Now, we do have a workshop September 6th, Friday at 6 p.m. That is an anti-bullying workshop that we're doing for the community, right? And we're going to be talking about anti-bullying or bullying, right? And we're going to be talking with the parents as far as what to do if they get in a situation with a bully, right? If they know how to defend themselves without hurting the bully, and what they could say to the principal or to the school board in any case if they want to suspend them. If they didn't hit the bully, they didn't make any contact or hit the bully, punch the bully, they shouldn't get suspended. If they stop the bully, nobody wants their son to get hit anyways, right? So we taught them some techniques, several techniques, how to defend against a bully without hurting them, without punching them. Now, the first line of defense is always, what's the first line of defense, guys?
Your voice, sir.
Your voice is your first line of defense. You always try to avoid a fight, right? Try to reason with a person. That doesn't work, then you're going to have to use other methods. If they try to attack you, you try to defend yourself. Now, what I tell my parents is the same thing I tell everybody. If they have to defend themselves, it's up to the parent to tell them when it's time to defend themselves. I'll teach them the techniques. I'll teach them how to defend themselves if they have to defend themselves, if they have to really hurt the bully. But that's up to the parents for them to tell them, because everybody has different views and different opinions, right? Somebody might say, oh, well, if he hits you, hit him back. Some parents may say, no, don't hit him back. Tell the teacher. So everybody has different views. I will teach your son or your daughter how to defend themselves, but it's up to your parent to tell them when it's the right time, because I'm not the parent, okay? So what we're going to do first is we're going to, most common attack. What is the most common attack? What do you guys think is the most common attack? Do you guys that do martial arts? Most common attack? That, except for you? Most common attack? Anybody? Can I ask a parent? Anybody? Most common attack? Okay, kids, what is the most common attack? A sucker punch, right? A sucker punch. That's the most common attack, right? A sucker punch, a haymaker. If you come from my time, from the 70s, right? John Wayne, they call it also. You guys know what John Wayne is? Okay, some of you may not know. All right, so this is a defense against a sucker punch. So, everybody, right foot back, self-defense stance.
Stay away from problems.
That is your first line of defense, is your voice. Make sure they project it, as funny as it may sound, but the first thing they gotta use is their voice. Why do they use their voice? Well, first of all, a bully's gonna pick on kids for certain reasons. One of the reasons is they might pick on them because maybe they are shy. They walk like this. they have no confidence. Their self-esteem is low, right? So what we teach our kids is to project their voice if they have any altercations with a bully. One way is projecting their voice. Projecting their voice is going to make them seem confident. I hope they are confident, right? So they're going to be confident by projecting their voice and telling them, back up, I don't want any problems. Nice and loud as you can. You might, and that's another thing, you can't feel embarrassed, is make sure that you seem confident. Because maybe at first he thought you were weak by looking at you, or maybe the way you, but as soon as you raise your voice, you project your voice, then they seem confident. A bully's not going to try to pick somebody that's confident. A bully's always going to try to pick on somebody that's weaker than they are, right? So, first line of defense is their voice. Another reason why they use their voice is to call attention to themselves. Calling attention to themselves is very important, especially in school, because if they're in school and the bully tries to hurt them or try to do something, they project their voice nice and loud, they're going to call attention to themselves, and then the teacher's going to see what's going on, right? So that's another reason. Now, when that happens, then they could tell the teacher, okay, well, he's bothering me, I tell him to leave me alone, and you want to have witnesses, right? You call attention to yourself, you're going to call witness. By the way, number one defense is your voice. Guess what, parents, adults? It's the same as the adults. Your voice. You're in the street, somebody tries to mug you, somebody tries to do something, your first line of defense is your voice also, because you want to call attention to yourself. You don't want to stay quiet. Some people, somebody comes out and they mug them, they stay here, or they don't do anything. They might freak out, they might go in shock, right? They'll just freeze. You don't want to do that. So, first line of defense is your voice. So, ready? Sucker punch. You guys remember who's doing the sucker punch first, right?
Sure.
Okay, ready? And there's small bullies too. Some bullies are shorter than others, right? So, there's nothing wrong with that. Ready? And when I say move, ready, move! Okay, that is against the sucker punch. Now, the other person is going to do it. Move!
Stay away from any problems.
Very good, thank you. He's the only one that said it. Leave me alone, I don't want any problems, because if you don't say anything and you do that, the teacher's going to say, oh, what are you doing to Angel? Why are you being a bully, right? But if you tell him stay away, I don't want any problems, now they didn't punch the person. It was a very simple technique. Let me use you, Eric. Even with a big guy like this, whoa. I should have used Eric. Okay, so I'm here, he throws a punch, boom. I'm here close. For adults, we like to hit the neck. Why? Because you hit the neck, 18 pounds of pressure, a strong male like this big guy over here, could knock him out, right? Right in the neck. Okay? The second thing I'm going to do, now I'm not going to disengage. I'm going to go under, grab my wrist, and... You all right?
Yep.
Here. Okay. Didn't do it to like that.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to traumatize. Okay. Thank you. Get out there. All right, so that's what they're doing. Did I punch him? No. Did I hurt him?
No, sir.
I could have. But no, I controlled him, but I didn't have to throw a punch. I controlled him, and I told him, leave me alone, right? So that's one self-defense. Next self-defense against a bully is they grab you by the shirt. So everybody, let me see self-defense stance.
Stay away from any problems.
Very good. And we always teach them this first to verbalize, because it's very important to verbalize, like I told you before. Ready now? Grab him by the shirt. This is a bully that grabbed by the shirt. Boom. Good. Very simple technique, very easy. Again, Eric. Very simple technique. He grabs me by the shirt. I don't want to hurt him. His elbows are in. What am I going to do is, just make sure you let go because you might rip my shirt. Okay, so from right here. Now, if he doesn't let go, it'll still work. Okay? So I'm going to bring my arm here, like I'm making a bicep. I'm going to bring my arm, and then my leg is going to touch his thigh. Now, if he doesn't let go, I'm going to do it soft. If he doesn't let go, this is what could happen. He could fall. Now, if I did it too hard, I don't want to mess up his knee because of the position it was in. Okay, thank you, sir. So that's number 2. Again, did I hurt the bully? No, I didn't have to punch him. I had him let me go, right? And this could be for somebody, give me your lunch money! Like, whoa, I didn't expect that. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, now they grab you, yes sir. Oh, the other person's going to do it. Ready? Self-defense stance.
Stay away from any
I
problems.
gotta tell them self-defense stance. I want them to learn that stay away, I don't want any problems. Ready, and go. And bring Bring it across. All right, now back to your position. Now the next one is, now we're gonna get a little bit more, not physical, but now you're really gonna teach the bully a lesson not to mess with you. So now let's say they grab them again by the collar or by the shirt. Grab them. Now, boom, go. Boom, go. And boom. All right, Eric. Now I'm gonna demonstrate with this big guy. Now, I'm gonna do it slow because this concrete is hard. This is all they're doing, guys. I want him to let me go. Now his arms are out more. I wanna come in, grab, put my head here. I don't want it here because he might try to headbutt me. Right here, I could still headbutt him sideways. By the way, I'll show you now. So from right here then, let's move this way. I'm gonna turn him. See how he loses his balance slightly? I'm gonna come here, boom. Now I'm not gonna punch him because remember what I said? They get suspended. But if I wanna be really mean to him, I could pull back and look what I got here. A little bit of arm bar there, right? And pop, but I'm not gonna do that either. Okay, now if that happens in real life, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. They're not gonna believe that. So, that is the next one. Now I have control there. Now right there I can tell him, okay, I told you I'm not gonna give you my lunch when you leave me alone. Again, did I punch him? No. I controlled him. All right, now, next one. The other person, ready? Right foot back, self-defense stance.
Stay away from any problems.
Let's move a little bit this way.
Sir, sir.
And Angel, Mateo, move this way. Ready? And the other person does it. Go. Grab, boom, boom, and good. Now remember what I said that if you grab him, you gotta put your head here. Don't put it here, he could try to headbutt you. I don't know if you guys know, a real headbutt is not here with a forehead. No, we teach headbutts here. Okay? Or here. Okay, not with the forehead. Okay? Now, next one. Now let's say they got a little bit of trouble, the bully pushed them. So everybody right foot back, self-defense stance.
Stay away from any problems.
Now be careful, now that we're gonna do windows over here. Perfect, beautiful. Okay, so now they get pushed. Somebody pushes them, go, push them. They fall to the ground. Now they mount them. Very simple, easy, simple jiu-jitsu move. Go. Go. You're gonna roll on each other. Now the next one, go. You might go the wrong way, and the other one, go. Did you do it? Go. You did it? Okay, stand up.
Sir, sir.
All right, now if you guys didn't see that, then Eric. Now with this big guy, and he outweighs me about a good
220.
I'm crazy to do this with you. Okay, yeah, pure muscle. I'm thin, but I have muscle, but not. You're like huge. Okay, so he gets on top of me. Now this is dangerous. This is a big guy. He's on top of me.
Roll that way, right?
Okay, now there's different things you guys could do from here, right? If he's punching me, okay, I'm here.